talk to the others? Are they with me?
You kill Lamone, and they have no choice.
I love free enterprise. I'll see you at noon.
Yeah.
Let's look at the merchandise.
You're stirring something up with my men. And I warn you, now is not the time. Open it! You can't get stuff like that anywhere. Right now, you need my merchandise, and I need you to move it. And when your eyes and ears get as sharp as your mouth, then you can try again. You got it, muchacho?
¿Qué pasa? Vente, vamos.
You got a problem with that?
No. Sanchez might.
Sanchez got his own problems.
I need more.
All right, I think we're pretty close to all done in here. Let's get these out of here. Excuse me, coming through. Coming through here. Give us a little space to work, please.
Long time no see, Jill.
Hey, Lundy.
Congratulations on making lieutenant.
Thank you.
I always knew you had it in you.
Levon, what are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood. Dropped by to see about this homicide.
Homicide? This is major crime.
Looks like a dead body in that bag to me, Joanne.
Yep. 2 of the Sanchez brothers, part of Paluto Lamone's gang.
You folks ain't caught Lamone yet.
Creeps still pushing guns, arms, murder.
That all comes under major crime. How's it going, Lundy?
Fair to middle, Captain. How about yourself?
Too many obituaries before breakfast.
Senor Lamone cleaning house, is he?
Well, if he is, he's sure going about it in a strange way.
How's that?
Well, their big brother's Lamone's right-hand man. What I hear is true. It'd be a big mistake to mess with Manos Sanchez.
Yes, sir. Could you talk to this lady, please?
Who could have done this?
Sanchez, your brothers are dead. You can't help them.
Come on, Manos. Better get out of here.
Well, now, who we got here?
I don't know, Bud. Check the tab.
Corden.
Gordon? Yeah, I got it here. Body of Kip Corden. His business partner, Mike Hale, is here to claim him.
Want to open it up?
Boy, if my Spanish reads right, this guy's been rotting in the sun for 3 weeks.
Could be a shipment of cocaine.
Yeah, could be cocaine, but if you open this box and that ain't cocaine in there, this place is gonna stink for a month.
Better luck next time, pal.
We're real sorry to hear about your partner, Mr. Hale.
Them's the break.
You know, dining can be like a tough door shopping. You want some of this? That's a good
Pretty good at that.
No. Hey, I want to make something clear here. This is not a good Parmesan. This is great Parmesan.
Does he ever lighten up?
Sure. I think I even remember him smiling once. It was... It's good stuff. We're undercover tonight, right?
Incognito. Who's that?
Somebody we've been looking for. Here, get a cab. Get out of here.
Be careful, John.
Our radio backup.
Guys, this fighting. One of them slipped in the cracks. There could be 18 guys in there. I'm calling backup. Now we lose them. Damn. Police! Go out, Rick! Keep your teeth, Joey! Who's next? Come on, who's next? Get on the floor! Come on, get on the floor!
Zabo?
I knew we could handle it.
Now, let's just say what happened. But before it bounces back on us, with cops getting hurt and so forth, someone made some phone calls, and they asked for some favors. Now, before it goes sour on all of us, we're going to transfer you out of here. We're going to send you to Houston.
No way, Lieutenant.
Look, it's not forever now.
Not without a grievance here.
Listen to me. It's a reciprocal agreement we have with the HPD.
Not without an
Don't be
appeal.
a cop.
5 or 6 months. It'll play itself out. Now, what are you talking about, Alderman, huh? Why don't you just burn the Constitution while you're at it? What did I do? What can I do?
Take a seat, lie yourself down.
No, that's okay. Okay, let's start with, remember what they were wearing.
Hey, La Fiamma, it wasn't your fault.
The hell it wasn't.
Hold it up a minute, will you, Joey? I want to talk with you.
Pull over.
Look, nobody likes to leave home, okay?
Who the hell told you?
What's the matter? A guy can't have friends on the force?
Depends on who he is, right?
Hey, I pay taxes. I'm a businessman.
Yeah, right. Like the Bears, a semi-pro. Uncle Mikey, is there something you can do about this situation?
I sent flowers to his funeral, your partner, Zabos. But more, this is bad what you got yourself into.
What about Rick? He was dealing narcotics. Uncle Mikey, he shot a cop.
It's under somebody's wing. Somebody heavy. You got a chance to get out of this town. You want to take advantage of it. You understand?
So that's the way it is, huh?
They got somebody out looking for you. I'm not supposed to know about it. You want to watch yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, I'll take you back.
You know, you're pretty good for a dead man.
Kip Gordon's the richest dang ghost you've ever seen.
What'd you do? Find some gold down there in Mexico?
Kinda. Moving something big, and somebody bigger's gonna buy it.
Well, you sound like you got yourself a new business.
I'll just call it a hostile takeover of Peludo Limon's empire.
You gonna miss being a private detective?
Sure, about as much as I'm gonna miss being partners with that pea-brained husband of yours. What did the great Mike Hale have to say when he found out I was dead?
Well, Mike and I talk about as much as we, you know.
Now, you listen to me, Rose Ellen. I'm gonna have a lot of money real soon, and I'm gonna get out of this place. Buy me an island. String of them, maybe. And I want to take somebody with me. I need to take somebody I can trust. Do you understand? If you ever tell anybody that I'm alive, then you'll be dead. And I don't mean the kind of dead I am.
that your idea of going shopping, Rose Ellen?
Hey, Slick, you look like you need some more coffee here. Go easy on that brain, fool. Rick, more coffee? More coffee, Levon?
Ain't got time, Chicken. McLaren wants me to pick up somebody at the airport.
You working on that Sanchez murder?
No, Lieutenant Beaumont's folks are handling that.
Lieutenant? That wouldn't be Joanne Beaumont. That Joanne sure was smart. And the hardest working white woman I ever seen.
Yeah, well, right about now, she's hard working, looking for Mano Sanchez.
Bad dude.
You know him?
Yeah, he been in here a couple of times. I always wanted to arm wrestle him.
Well, when we pick him up, I'll be sure to arrange a match for you downtown.
All right, you got a deal.
Take it easy, Chicken.
Welcome to Houston. Local temperature is 94 degrees. Humidity is 90%. Mr. Lundy, white courtesy telephone. Mr. Levon Lundy, white courtesy telephone, please.
Lundy here. Yes, ma'am. His plane just come in. Yes, ma'am. I can take him anywhere you like. Yes, ma'am. We'll be there real soon.
The Levon Lundy?
Uh-huh. What time you get off work?
Airport paging.
Yeah, I want to page somebody, please.
Passenger Lafayette, you can meet your party in the baggage claim area. Passenger Lafayette to the baggage claim, please.
You waiting for me?
How you doing? Levon Lundy, Houston Police.
Don't ever broadcast my name again. Understand?
If it's mine, I wouldn't like it neither. Might want to change it to something more American.
Hey, is that thing really necessary?
No, it don't make no difference.
Are you serious we have to listen to that?
Yep. Helps me think.
Country is sitting on the back porch, Listen to the whippoorwills late in the day. Country is
where we going?
Yonder.
Yonder.
Helping a stranger, it becomes your way. Country is living in the city, knowing your people, knowing your kind. Country is what you make it. Country is all in your
Welcome to Texas.
Country is working for a living, making your own thoughts.
Here he is, ma'am. Lieutenant McLaren, commanding officer.
Lafayama, glad to have you with us.
Lieutenant?
All right, swing it over here.
Okay, I'll witness it now.
Raise your right hand, son. You solemnly swear to uphold the laws of the sovereign state of Texas and enforce those laws with no regard for life or limb to the best of your ability, so help you God?
Yes, sure.
These are yours. Lease, keys, and your shield. Welcome. Good luck.
Thank you.
I want to work up on the situation here.
We know whose vehicle it is?
Mike Hales. I think you'll find him inside it.
You know, it might be interesting to reference this against the Corden killing.
Yes, ma'am.
What's going on here? Are we working together? Is that what's happening?
That's what it looks like, isn't it? Lafayette.
What?
Leave the details to them boys over there. They'll tell us what we got.
It's not the way I work.
Lord have mercy.
Positive make on this guy?
Yes, sir. His name was Mike Hale. He was a private investigator.
Driving this.
Boys from out of state.
You know him, where he lived?
I heard of him, that's all.
What's his Corden killing?
Hale's partner. I recall he bought the farm sometime last June, that's all I know.
Cause of death. Looks like a single large caliber slug.
P.I. owns a $100,000 car. His partner dies, he dies. But you can't tell me nothing about it.
Corden died in Mexico. We never had no file on him here. And this is Texas. There's a lot of money here. You want me to know the stats on every man in Houston drives a $100,000 automobile? Come and visit me in 1999. I'll have them memorized by then. Just a car backfiring, Lafayette. You scared of something, maybe you ought to tote a gun.
I came over as soon as I got the bad news.
What bad news?
That Mono Sanchez is still out there because you screwed up.
Get out of here.
Váyase.
Did I make a mistake? Or wasn't I supposed to get Limon and you take care of Sanchez? See, when I go after somebody, they get dead. Stop turning away from me like a scared woman and meet my eyes.
Mano's car was parked out front. My men went in, blasted, and leveled everything that moved in that house.
But Manos wasn't in there. Look, you got 1 week to find Sanchez.
Or what?
You're a smart boy. You figure it out.
So where we headed now, Lundy?
I figured we'd start at Hale's house and talk to his wife.
Now let me get this straight. First Hale's partner Corden dies, then Hale dies?
About the size of it.
They must have been into something big.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
Houston, please. Miss Hale in?
You want to come back later on? The newspaper's called. She took it kind of hard.
Oh, wait.
We'll wait in here.
Didn't nobody ever teach you to show some respect for a grieving widow?
First I want to know she is grieving. Then I'll show her respect.
Mm-hmm. So that's Corden, huh?
She's resting right now, and I'm not gonna wake her up.
How long have the Hales been married?
I don't know.
You know anybody that'd want to kill Mike Hale?
Nope.
Well, houseboy, tell me what you know about Kip Corden's death.
I can tell you that the front door is right there.
What do you do for Miss Hale here, huh?
Much obliged to you.
You sure got away with folks like them.
¿Cómo estás?
Sanchez.
I hope you're praying for the man that killed my brothers. Mis carnales, ese. I want to know why they were slaughtered.
I don't know anything about it.
You tell Limon. I want to meet him here tomorrow night. ¿Entiendes? Aquí, mañana.
Orale.
Where we headed?
We're going to the office of them two dead private eyes, Corden and Hale. Lafayama.
I want to make something clear. It's not Lafayama. It's Lafayama. Lafayama.
Must mean something in Italian, huh?
Can you hear the difference? It means the flame. The flame.
Boy, you tweak your ear like that in this town, you gonna draw some kind of fire show now.
The name Lundy. I suppose that means something.
Yeah, it was gonna be the 8th day of the week. Come after Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. He didn't need it, though.
I assume you're talking about God.
Yeah, so we threw it out.
I go through the doors first.
Be my guest.
Come on.
You folks belong here?
Savadi Krab.
Where'd you learn that tie top?
A lot about me you don't know, Lundy.
Mucho. My cousins, they have come to protect me when I tell them what happened to Mr. Hale, yes?
I understand. We're trying to find out who killed him. Did Mr. Hale keep a day book, a calendar, a record of people he met with?
Mr. Hale no keep notes. Everything he carry inside his head.
Can you tell us what case he was working on?
Always he was looking for a man who killed his partner, Mr. Gordon.
He found out who that was?
I not know. Also, there was an infidelity.
You mean adultery?
Yes, adultery case.
Gordon keep records, files?
Yes, I can send them to you.
Thank you.
Mr. Gordon and Mr. Hale, they no work the same. Mr. Gordon not like Mr. Hale, and Mr. Hale not like Mr. Gordon.
Right, they were different.
No. How do I say so you will know? Mr. Gordon and Mr. Hale always angry at each other.
Lundy?
Ma'am?
How was your day?
Same as any other. 12 hours long, about 18 inches wide.
You know what I mean. What do you think?
What I think? I think he talks funny, acts funny, dresses funny, but I don't care because I don't look at him. I think he's gonna last about 3 days. But you know what? That don't make no never mind. I'm gonna do my job.
About a week ago, he lost his partner. They were at the door. Lafayama held back. A piece of equipment messed up. The partner died. He blames himself. He wants to atone, so he wants to do it all.
Makes it kind of hard to relate to him, man.
Then I suggest you try to express your grievances in a manner you think he'll understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Lafayama.
Yeah.
Well, Lieutenant, the highways are insane. It's too damn hot. And if there are any good Italian restaurants in this town, I haven't found them. Look, I've known dead men with more initiative than this guy Lundy, okay? I mean, it's like his mind is in orbit. What's his trip anyway? Remembering the Alamo?
Not quite. Two years ago, Lundy was working on a case against a group of land developers from out of state. They didn't like it. There was an anonymous call, a threat, but Lundy kept pressing. One morning, his wife gets into her car to go buy a bottle of scotch. But that's another story. Turns the key in the ignition and, well, you see.
Tough job.
That's right. So when you tell me all the things are your problems, I really wonder if you can cut it. You see, Lundy's the way he is because he thinks the way he was what killed her. No, he doesn't press anymore. He doesn't want anyone else to get killed.
So what do you want me to do? Like him, change him, or what?
Why don't you try trusting him?
Come on, Lieutenant. I don't even know if this guy speaks English.
Then I suggest that you try and find a way to get through to him in a way you think he'll understand.
Lafayama, thought I'd come by and help you rustle up some.
I was on my way out.
Yeah.
square dancing. Is that where the boys dance with the boys?
Why don't you mosey on over and get your tassel loafers shine? Hey, partner, give us 2 tequilas and 2 beer backs, please.
Levi. Hey, Mick, how you doing?
Hey, good to see you. This is my new partner from Chicago.
Hey, you guys, I want you to have a good time, have a lot of fun, but remember, if you break anything, you buy it.
All right, take it easy.
Not many Indians in here, Lundy.
Much obliged. Bam, I suppose there's something I ought to tell you about me.
You mean there's something to know, Lundy?
Where I grew up, it was out there in the country. We was poor.
It wasn't.
We was so poor that if it moved, we tried to hitch a ride on it.
Lundy, we were so poor, if it moved, we ate it.
Man grows up that way, there's certain things he's sensitive about. You understand? You might want to watch your step with the lieutenant.
Why, she married?
Single, far as I know. You might say I'm just concerned about her. You know what I mean?
She's a cop. She can take care of herself.
Boy, I don't think we plug into the same socket here.
Well, Lundy, why don't you find yourself an electrician?
You know what? About 11 seconds, you're going to be picking my boot heel out of your teeth.
No kidding, Lundy. Did I?
Between Levon Lundy and the Yankee. I want everybody to stay out of it. It's going to be settled fair and square.
Laffy, the man said fair and square, didn't he?
I know. Lundy?
No. You?
No. Help me up.
I remember you. Cotton Ball, Aggies quarterback. You threw that interception on the final play? I could have completed that pass. You couldn't have completed the handoff.
And evil has come. An end has come. The end has come. Behold, even I will bring a sword upon you, and the wrath of God will fall upon thee. And behold, 6 men came from the way of the higher gate, and every man a slaughter weapon in his hand.
Where's Limon?
He's coming.
Now will I shortly pour out my fury against thee, and mine eye will not spare thee, neither will I hustle. And I will lay the dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their eyes. And I will scatter your bones round about your altars. and the slain shall fall in the midst of you. And ye shall know I am.
Adios, Manos Sanchez.
I want you to be real careful what you say around this boy.
What's the big deal?
Trying to get him to do a tune-up on my Jeep.
So get one of these other mechanics to do it.
Lafayette, let me put this into language even you'll understand. When it comes to automobiles, Vic's like one of them Renaissance painters.
Only a hick like you would compare Da Vinci to a grease monkey.
Hey, Vic. Any chance of a minor tune-up today? It'll only take a minute.
What is this?
How about later on in the week?
Hey, bud. You got a
Easy,
personality
man.
problem or something? We're trying to enforce the law here. You're Mariano? Hey, Lundy, this guy here is Mariano. He's a real Italian.
Yeah, I know that, man.
Listen, by any chance, you wouldn't be from Palermo. Your family, I mean. You see, because I happen to know the Marianos from Palermo.
No, we're the Marianos from Lubbock.
Come on, Lavam, we gotta move it.
Listen, my name's Joe LaPiama. I'll be seeing you around. Okay, paisano?
Hey, it's Mariano.
Right.
We found Hale in his Rolls Royce, but Lundy here doesn't know anything about the man's partner.
Gordon's last gig, he was after this guy by the name of Enrique Peludo Limon. Got a spider tattooed on his face. He wants surface-to-air missiles, helicopter gunships, or exotic weapons. Limon will boost it for you or smuggle it into the U.S. or out of the U.S.
Got a picture of it?
We got nothing. He's been around since 81. There's a lot of law enforcement like to have a look at him, but no, nothing. So anyway, the way it figures is that Gordon finally draws a bead on him. Limon. Then he disappears into Coahuila, which is in the north of Mexico. So 2-3 weeks go by. And word comes that the Federales have found this body in the desert. Gordon's, right? Okay. Guess is, Gordon finds Limon, and then Limon offs him. So Hale has Gordon's remains flown back to Houston, and he buries them. Look, there's a moral here, okay? I mean, Peludo Limon is one unpleasant dude. He's a real heavyweight. But Gordon and Hale, they never watched each other's back.
Imagine Gordon cutting out for Mexico like that to collar someone like Limon.
He was just doing his job.
All by himself. Makes you wonder if he lost a wing nut.
If Hale had been any kind of partner, he would have went with them.
Yep, they both might have bought the farm.
Well, they might have both pulled through. Look, the way I see it, Hale finds Peludo Limon and tries to collar him for killing Gordon. Limon whacks Hale, too. If Hale can find Limon and draw him into the open, so can we.
The way I see it, Hale was investigating this adultery thing. Finds out who's cheating on who. It's one of them who whacks it. We ought to find out who them is.
The trouble with that theory, Lundy, is that it doesn't include Limon.
Boy, when there's a woman involved, it doesn't need to. You gonna get in, Lafayette? Ain't no great place for a tree.
We really got to listen to this, huh?
You think it's Limon. I think it's this adultery case Gordon's secretary mentioned, and I know just the lady to talk to.
Look, there are two kinds of marriages. There are those who would overlook an infidelity, and then there are those who would want to know everything about it. Does that narrow down the field a little bit?
Oh, by about 50%. Is it an unfaithful husband you're looking for, or an unfaithful wife?
Well, that somebody Mike Hale was investigating. We don't know who.
Look, darling, people trust me. My column depends on it. They expect me to hint. It gives my news its flavor. But they don't expect me to tell. Sorry.
Well, your First Amendment rights are very questionable here. If you're withholding anything,
Oh, withhold? Oh,
deal was a waste of time.
You mean she wasn't tickling your knee, too? What do you know about the First Amendment?
A lot. I went to law school for a year.
Couldn't cut it, huh?
Hey, man, we went up there because you thought this adultery tied into Hale's murder. I gave him my best shot.
We're gonna have our first argument.
I want to make something clear with you. You're either with me or against me. I get in any situation, I want to know I'm not going to be there alone. Husband cheating on wife? Brilliant.
Fine. We'll just drive your idea around the block, why don't we?
What the hell are we doing here?
First off, Chicken knows everything that goes on down here. And second, I'm hungry.
Nice place, Levon.
Knew you'd like it.
Hey, Levon, how's it going?
Can't complain.
New blood?
This here's my new partner, name of Lafayette.
How you doing? Look, I didn't come here to play games. We want to know about Paluto Limon, okay?
You want info?
This is ridiculous.
Big deal. What you gonna have, Levon?
The usual.
And give me one Lundy.
So what about Paluto Limon?
Well, I know I ain't heard about him in weeks.
What's going on here, Lundy?
Hey, you know that airstrip halfway to Sugar Land on I-10? You might ask around there.
You gonna have something?
Sitting down in Hong Kong in a bar, picking out and singing my way west with my guitar. I talked to some old sailor just to pass away the time. He said something that stuck in my mind. He said the story of your life and your fate, it's written there in a little subtle line. The story of your life and your fate, what's written on your face that's been heavy on your mind. He touched my face with hands old and frail. They were scarred and well beaten by the oceans he'd sailed.
You always litter like that, Lundy?
Biodegradable.
He said, mighty is the power of the skirt. He said, the story of your life is in your face.
What are we doing here?
Simple. You think Limon is behind all this, so we gonna draw him out?
How are we gonna do that?
Just give it a rest, Lafayette. You'll see. I do. Hold on. Chopper going down offshore today, did you?
Eh? A what?
We've been missing a Huey. Must have left the oil slick. You didn't see one, did you?
Let me tell you, my friend. They got 500,000 miles of Gulf out there, Cousin. And if you lost something out there, it's lost.
I figured you maybe knew somebody could sell us another one. You don't happen to know a fella named Paluto Limon, do you?
Limon? Who's that?
Friend of General Grant's. You'll find my number right beside Ulysses' picture on there.
So, Lundy, why a chopper?
Limon fences them, doesn't he? Besides, I always kind of wanted one. But you know, it don't make no never mind. This whole idea is just a waste of time.
Just drive. Hey, Lundy, how come it's so green here? I thought Texas was a big desert.
You've been watching too many cowboy movies. There's a whole lot you don't know about Texas.
What's up?
Looks like a little calf rustling to me.
Lundy, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. You want to bust some cow rustling?
What you doing with that calf, Felipe?
Better be careful, Lundy. This guy looks like a cow molester.
The cow was already dead.
This calf belongs to Mr. Carver.
Well, Lundy, either this cow committed suicide or somebody persuaded him to die.
Put a muzzle on it, Laviama.
Senor, I was only trying to feed my family.
Worst kind of killer's a cow killer, Lundy.
Come here, boy.
I know what you're gonna say, Lundy, and I agree with you. There's a tree right over there. We could lynch him right now.
Laviama, in the past few days, you done already showed everybody in Houston what a jackass you are. You work in rural areas now?
I'm working a murder case. You're the one that wants to stop and play Wyatt Earp here, Lundy.
You don't know nothing about this, so don't stick your nose where it don't belong.
It's all yours, Lundy. A call for backup, okay?
How long since you worked, Felipe?
No work for 6 weeks.
Well, seeing how this calf's already dead, you might as well feed your family. But at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, you better have your butt down to Basin Shipyard, because I know they're hiring. When you start working, you make sure you pay Mr. Carver $10 a week till that calf is paid for. Comprende, amigo?
Si, senor.
I'll be checking on you, Felipe.
Gracias.
Things will work out, and I'll be going back home.
I'm sorry you feel that way. You're gonna miss a lot of nice things in Texas. I sure hope everything works out for you, Joey. I gotta get some sleep.
Maybe I'll see you again sometime, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Mikey, how you doing? How's Aunt Teresa?
She's fine. Joey, listen.
These bozos finally got around to getting me a decent apartment. It's not too bad.
That's good. Look, Joey.
Hey, I'm making scallopini. You would not believe how bad the food is in this cow town.
Yeah, I know. Look.
I had to go all over town just to find a decent olive oil.
Joey, will you forget about the olive oil? I got something important to talk about.
Hey, come on. What could be more important than olive oil? They put lights in Wrigley Field?
They know you're in Houston. You there, kid?
Yeah.
Be careful.
What are we doing at a rodeo?
You're in Texas. It's rodeo, son. Rodeo.
Yeah, so what?
We're looking for a snitch, fella named Isaiah. You want a line on Limon? Ask Isaiah.
You betting on Isaiah? Them critters with 4 feet or them funny-looking ones with just 2?
It's the off-season, Levon. I'm just out here refreshing myself with the roar of the throng.
Well, why don't you refresh me with a line on Peludo Limon?
I be an entrepreneur, my man. I don't make book on threats to my holistic condition.
Waste of time.
Hey, what do you hear about Mike Hale?
New boy, huh, Levon?
Mm-hmm.
Real travesty what happened to that man. You suppose old Kip Carter knows about his partner?
He got a graveside phone?
What to say, they buried him last month. Me, I know it isn't so. I'm standing out here when the Oilers play the Vikings on a Sunday.
I hear him laugh.
You sure about that?
I know Kip boys.
Dwell on it, Isaiah. You trying to tell us a dead man's laughing?
Reckon it might be his astral projection?
Gordon's body was badly decomposed. It had been out in the desert all that time.
It was accompanied by a complete report in Spanish by the medical examiner down in Mexico. Now, I speak it a little. I looked it over, and it matched all of the local records. The blood group, teeth, and so on.
But you didn't actually perform an autopsy, did you, Doc?
It wasn't necessary, son. He didn't die here, did he? Now, if you'll excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to perform an autopsy on a 27-year-old male.
Now I want to talk to Gordon's next of kin.
That appears it, Lafayette. The man's seen the medical report and everything. If you want to go investigating something, why don't we investigate the infidelity? This whole thing is just a waste of time.
Miss Gordon, did your nephew ever discuss his work with you?
You couldn't shut him up. We took him with a grain of salt, of course. Kip was never married to the truth. It was part of his charm.
Do you know what he was working on last August?
He might have mentioned it, but my memory fails.
We appreciate your time.
Did he ever mention a man named Enrico Peludo Limon to you?
They did, when they came to see me.
Well, who's they, Miss Gordon?
Well, as next of kin, the Mexican authorities sent me the casket. My nephew's business partner, Mr. Hale, was kind enough to take care of things, the funeral arrangements, so I let him. Then, some weeks later, this family of, well, they came all the way from Mexico, asking me if they could bring back their brother's, what was left.
They said the remains in the casket belonged to Lamone?
I was startled, I admit.
Did you tell the police about this, Miss Corden?
I told Mike Hale.
You told Mike Hale, huh?
Cordon's out there. He's alive. He off Lamone, sent him up here in a box. Even got himself a phony autopsy. Waste of time, right, Lundy?
You shooting a creek often enough, you bound to hit a fish. Will you hold up a minute?
What's the matter, Lundy? Too fast for you?
You want to kick back in that rolling microwave and rot your brain cells listening to that sound?
Music, Lafayette. Music. And for 2 bits and a dip of snooze, I'll fix your ears where you can hear it right.
What the hell is snooze? This here? Oh, for Pete's sake.
You come back here and clean it up. Here, let me buy you a drink. Oh, it's a club. I got a sign for it. I'm not a member here, but looking pretty nice.
Excuse me.
I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling,
You might have told me you had friends in town, Lafayette. I wouldn't have thought you were dogging it.
stand by me. Oh, stand by.
Uh-huh.
Do you need any more? I'm like
Okay.
St. Louis.
All right, then. Well, I'm much obliged to you. The dude was a real enforcer. 18 grand jury indictments against him. Cleveland, L.A., Chicago. You feeling all right? But when you gonna notify your face?
I'm glad you were there, man.
No big deal.
Sorry about your wife.
Yeah. Sorry about your partner. You ever think it might just have been his turn?
Can I hear what you've got on the Hale case?
And so, Corden ships a casket north, sets out to do business, Lamone's. Now, Hale finds out, or Corden ends up dusting Hale, bada bing, pushes the car in the water.
So what's the next step? We wait for him to make contact about the helicopter?
That's assuming he does. Of course, he may not, in which case we could probably kiss him goodbye.
This infidelity that Hale's secretary mentioned, doesn't that help?
Now, we asked around, it led up to nothing. It was a waste of time. I mean, we know the guy's out there. We just don't know
Unless
where.
it was just a little
Or
too
how
close
to put
to
the
home.
pressure on.
Well, if everything you say is true, then we're dealing with a very dangerous man here.
Yeah, with an ego as big as
Like
Texas.
if Mike Hale was investigating his own wife.
What?
This is file of Corden's from sometime early last year, before he supposedly died. This is a Valentine signed Love Always, R-E-H. This here's a dinner invitation from Mike Hale and his wife, Rose Ellen Hale, R-E-H. You know what I think? I think Mr. Corden and Ms. Hale have been stepping out together.
How does it go?
Oh, if you shoot in a creek often enough, you're bound to hit a fish.
That's it.
Now we know how to put the pressure on Corden. Tried to get in touch with Rose Ellen. She's gonna be out of town till tomorrow night. You
get something to eat?
No. Look, I'm just gonna walk around for a while. I'll see you in the morning. I got your message. Welcome to Houston, Uncle Mikey.
What happened to your face?
You know, I got in a fight here. You got a rough life, Uncle Mikey.
So, how's Houston treating you, kid?
You know, me and my partner are closing in on some big local operators.
Look, I'm gonna get right to the point. I made a deal for you.
What are you talking about?
You stay here in Houston, and it hits off. They see you in Chicago, and, well, you know what'll happen.
I don't make deals with these people. They don't run my life.
Now, hold it right there. I didn't ask if I could make a deal for you. I made it. Now, you save those jokes for the local clowns because these guys don't smile.
Uncle Mikey, I can't make any deals with these people.
Joey, you're going to have to. Because once the life leaves your body, nothing can put it back.
He wouldn't go for it.
Then try one of the other guards.
No. It's this one or nobody. Look, Gordon, maybe it's not the right time to try this. I know it's a big deal.
Listen to me. Now, I didn't kill Limon for nothing, and I didn't have you kill the Sanchez brothers for nothing. And we're going all the way with this one.
Yeah, but it's just not...
Shut up! The Trinity Armory is shipping those surface-to-air missiles, and I'm not gonna miss it. Now, there's a war going on down south, and I got both sides willing to pay top dollar for munitions. And no $200 a week rent-a-cock is gonna keep me from getting those missiles.
You can't buy some guys.
Look, this ain't Mexico, and you ain't still working for Peludo Limon.
Gordon, the guard wouldn't even talk to me.
All right. Everybody's got a weak spot. I just guess I'm gonna have to find his myself.
Gordon, there she is.
Excuse me, y'all have me blocked in.
Authorization, please. Claire! What? Please, just don't hurt her. I won't make any trouble for you.
I'm sure you won't.
Chicken, you ain't never seen a man as hungry as I am.
No. You ain't got no time for my good cooking, boy, because I got $200 worth of info I know you want to buy.
What you got?
Word has it that Lamone's boys knocked off that armory, and that he is moving the bullet right now. Where? Or to Houston.
Lafayama, talk to me, boy. It's 1214. Put me through to Lieutenant Beaumont.
Roger. Beaumont here.
This here's Lundy. I got a major crime for you.
So what do you have?
A boatload of cop killer bullets ready to float out of Houston Harbor.
You got a make on who we're going against?
Drown Peludo Limon's folks, all right? Hey, Lafayama, open up. Lafayama, I know you're in there. I can smell the garlic. Come on. Hey. Throw your clothes on, boy. We got someplace to be. Here, you're gonna need this. She come with the new lease? Welcome to Houston. Come on, get a move on. Howdy.
Got lost.
Had to pick up Special Agent Lafayama on loan to us from Chicago PD. He's a tactical expert.
Okay, let's go.
to stand by. Hold your positions.
Where in the hell do you think you going?
Anywhere but here, amigo.
Oh, it's getting a little hot for you here. Maybe you're afraid of dying, too. Well, you know, there's two ways of dying. There's rich and there's poor. See, that's no choice.
Face it, Gordon. Job's blown, man.
No, it ain't. Somebody got wise and blew up half our shipment. Now, we still got 4 tons of missiles and a chopper worth millions. All goes right, we'll be out of this country tonight.
You're gonna sell that chopper to those guys? Huh? We don't even know who they are. What if they're cops?
Well, if they're cops, they're the ones that ruined our day at the docks. So I'll just kill them, and I'll take their money. If they're not the cops, then I'll just kill them anyway, and still take their money. That's the beauty of it. We can't lose.
I want to congratulate you and, what was it again? Special Agent LaFiamma on the great job you did, both of you. And because you seem to have the inside track on Paluto Lamone's organization, I'm having you transferred into my major crime unit.
But there is no Paluto Lamone.
We believe Corden killed Lamone, then faked his own death so he could take over Lamone's business.
Can you prove that?
Not yet.
Well, we haven't questioned Roselle and Hal yet.
Well, what are you standing around for?
In the arms of someone new, I'm walking the line between loving and leaving you, loving and leaving you, leaving you.
Breaks my mind. We get it that time?
Two officers here want to talk to you, Roselle.
You know, my private life is none of your business.
If it involves your husband's murder, it is, Mrs. Hale.
I had nothing to do with Mike's dying.
Ain't nobody said you did. We think it was your boyfriend.
What boyfriend? You know, PIs are just like police.
A lot of people don't like him. And there are a lot of people might want to see him dead.
Including their partners.
May I have another?
You've had enough already. Look, I'm sorry. Why don't you just tell us where he is?
I don't know who you're talking about.
You listen to me, lady. If you didn't have nothing to do with killing your husband, you don't have to be scared. But if you're scared, you ought to tell us. Because we can't help you if you keep it a secret.
Why don't you people just leave me alone?
Let's get out of here.
We're dancing with danger. I see all the signs.
Should have pressed her.
It's Corden we want, not her. You think she ain't calling him right now, telling him we come by?
I hope so.
Bet on it. And Corden's gonna know his whole game is on the line here. And he's big-headed enough to want to run the ball right down our throats. He'll get in touch. You wait and see.
Come on, you don't think she's involved?
The woman ain't bad. She's sick, Lafayama. I know. I used to live with her.
Easy does it. It'll be all right. I got a question. If Corden calls us, will he think we're after a chopper or his hide?
I gotta think.
Yeah? Have you boys been asking about a helicopter going cheap?
Who is this, Lamont?
Man, this thing costs a lot of money, man. You got $3 million bucks?
That's a little high, isn't it, partner?
Listen good. You want a chopper, be here in 30 minutes. You know the Galveston Airport?
1214 to base. We've made contact. Code 1.
Wait for backup.
No time. He's moving now.
If only one of them comes in, just play it cool, business as usual. We grab the other one. And if they both come in, just blow them away. Remember, I go in first.
Go ahead on.
Fine. Phone here. Estoy aquí. Oh, where's your pal? He's around. Is this one of them? One of the cops? You cops are dead meat. You wanted it all, didn't you? Lamone's reputation, his business, your partner's wife. Is that the gun you shot him with when he wised up, huh, Corden? You had enough of him? Open it. Let's see if the chumps brought us anything real.
You couldn't have saved her.
Okay. Come on, let's grab it up here. Get this over here. Get the hook.
You all right? Might want to notify your face.
I just finished reading through your crime reports. I'm impressed. You two sure know how to get results.
But?
But you seem to be butting heads through the entire investigation. And I would like to know how you feel about continuing as partners.
No, look, Elder, you're just too slow to...
That is all you saw.
Steel guitar and that
And nobody else's. That budget. Well?
No
I don't
can
think
do,
it worked,
Lieutenant.
Uh-huh. Good. You start work tomorrow at 8 o'clock, both of you.
So Lundy had a woman partner that made lieutenant, and now he takes orders from her.
Just like you do, Lafayette. Just like you do.
Uh-huh. Let me drive.
You're out of your mind. You don't even know your way around this town.
How do you expect me to learn?
I don't want no fender bender. What'd you do? Sit at home and plan this dipstick?
I'll pay for it.
With what? Pointy shoes?
Hey, I just said I'll pay for it. Be glad. You'll get a real car.
What I need is a real partner.
You and me both, pal.
You better back off, boy.
Why don't you back me off,
That's a damn good idea. If you'd keep your peanuts out of my hat.
Next on Houston Nights.
Send closest units. You have a stalker situation.
I'm Rhonda.
I'm yours.
They're random killings. The man's a psycho.
Are you sure you want to do this, Sue Ellen?
It's fine, Levon. I want to help.
You're the only link we got to him, and you don't want to talk to him.
No, I don't want to talk to him.
I know nobody should have to go through all this, but it's happening. You got to handle it.
One of the greatest comedy teams of all time, from vaudeville and television, radio, George Burns and Gracie Allen. They're coming up next on Coffee Stereo TV 20, followed by The Avengers in 30 minutes.
This is Mariette Hartley. Legwork star Margaret Collin, plus more on the ups and downs of life as an actress, and funny woman Rita Rudner. That's tomorrow on the morning program.